Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Los Angeles Public Library's online programming for early learners and their families and caregivers. My name is Ms. Wendy, and I'm from the Jefferson Branch Library, and we're going to have fun with library staff from all over Los Angeles. There'll be stories, songs, and movement that help build, promote, and encourage early literacy skills. Now, this story time has been pre-recorded, so if you put any questions in the chat or comments, unfortunately, I will not be able to answer them. For today's story time, we're going to have a little celebration, and we're going to have Allison from the Edendale branch and Shirley from the Lincoln Heights branch. Let's bring them on.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Take it away.
Thanks, Wendy. All right, well, we're here today to celebrate Lunar New Year and talk about how we celebrate in our own cultures. As Wendy said, my name is Allison, and I'm the children's librarian at the Edendale Library. And my family is Chinese American, so we always celebrate the Chinese New Year around this time of year. How about you, Shirley?
Yes, so same with you, Allison. So my family is also celebrates the Lunar New Year, except it's the Vietnamese New Year. My family is Vietnamese American, and for the New Year, it's called Tết, and we look forward to eating lots of food and celebrating today.
Yeah, the food is always the best part, right?
That's right.
So let's start off with a rhyme called Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi. And we're going to start by making a dragon shape with our arms, a dragon movement. Imagine this is your dragon flying through the air. We like to see a lot of dragons in Chinese culture. And then we're going to practice breathing fire, like a dragon breathes fire out of its nose and mouth. And then we're going to wish everyone a happy New Year and say Gong Hei Fa Choi. Happy New Year in Chinese. Here we go. Chinese dragon, breathing fire, happy New Year, happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Oh, thank you for doing that rhyme with me. In Chinese, we say Gong Hei Fa Choi, which means wishing you great happiness and prosperity. And that's how we wish someone a happy new year in Chinese. How about you?
I want to try saying that, Gong Hei Fa Choi. I hope everyone's trying that out at home.
Yeah, I don't speak Cantonese very well, but that is something that my grandfather taught me to say. So I understand that, but maybe a native Cantonese speaker can help you say it more accurately. Gong Hei Fa Choi.
So in Vietnamese, to greet each other for the new year, we would say Chúc mừng năm mới.
Oh, let me try practicing that. Chúc mừng năm mới.
You did good, Allison. That's right.
We can all try it.
Yeah, so chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới. Yes.
So we wanted to share for our next activity things that we see during the Lunar New Year. And we're going to, let's share. For example, during the Lunar New Year, in a lot of families, you might find this here. So these are tangerines, and they represent good fortune and sweetness for the new year. Another fruit you might be seeing are these here, pomelos. So they also represent good fortune as well. And Allison, I think you might have this too, but you see a lot of red envelopes for the new year. And in Vietnamese families, this is called lei xì.
Yes, we also give out red envelopes for the Chinese New Year, and inside there might be some money, so it's always very exciting when you get red money. And the name for them is very similar. We say lai xì, red envelopes.
That is very similar. And I also see something behind you, Allison, on your wall.
Yes, this is the spring sign that we will post on our door to celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Looks very beautiful. And so as you can see, we see a lot of red during the new year. And something else that's red you might be seeing of is this one here. lion dancers. So they help scare away the bad spirits and bring in good luck for everyone for the new year. All right, for our next activity, we wanted to share a song with everyone, things that you see during the new year. And let's start with if you have any shakers at home, so you can shake your egg. If you've picked up a Storytime kit, you can shake along with us. Or if you have a scarf too, you can shake that as well and shake along with us. So these are things that we see during Lunar New Year. And let's start with this here. What is this? A dragon, just like in Allison's first song, The Dragon. You see that during Lunar New Year. So let's start like this. Dragon, dragon, what do you hear? I hear what is a dragon here? This is a drum. So a drum. I hear a drum beating in the new year. Drum, drum, what do you hear? I hear anybody know what this is? It's a gong, and you would have to bang on the gong. So the gong is banging. I hear a gong banging a new year. Gong, gong, what do you hear? I hear. What's next? These are cymbals. So cymbals, you would have to crash it together. I hear cymbals crashing the new year. Cymbals, cymbals, what do you hear? I hear. Anybody recognize these? So these are chopsticks. So let's pretend you're holding some chopsticks. You can pick up your yummy dumplings. I hear chopsticks clicking in a new year. Chopsticks, chopsticks, what do you hear? We hear. During Lunar New Year, you'll be hearing a lot of these too. These are firecrackers. So firecrackers, they pop, pop, pop. We hear firecrackers popping in the new year. Firecrackers, firecrackers, what do you hear? We hear, and of course, you'll see children during the Lunar New Year, right? And the children say, "恭喜发财" in Chinese, and in Vietnamese, they'll say, "Chúc mừng năm mới." So we hope you had fun with our song about things you see during Lunar New Year. All right, Miss Allison started with the dragon that we see during New Year's, and we also talked a little bit about foods that we eat during Lunar New Year. So I wanted to share with you some main dishes that we eat during the New Year, and it's these rice cakes right here, and they are called bánh tét. And inside, when you chop them up, they're actually round, and it looks like this. So inside there is mung beans and pork. On the outside, it's made out of rice. So it's bánh tét. These are the round ones. And there's also another shape. What shape is this here? It's this shape like a square. So the square ones are called bánh chưng, and those have the same fillings inside. So what do you eat for the Lunar New Year, Allison?
Oh, well, those look delicious, and I can't wait to try them. In my family, we love to eat dumplings. Dumplings are, they have a filling with vegetables and pork all chopped up, and then on the outside is a kind of noodle wrapper that's pinched, and then you can cook it. And we like to eat these because they look like a little purse and they represent money. And so we hope that everyone has good wealth, luck in the new year. Would you like to cook up some dumplings with me?
Yes, please.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fry some eggs. So we're going to take our 2 chopsticks and we're going to beat up our eggs while we cook them right here in our hand. And we say, chow ji dan, chop, chop, chop. And then we're also going to make some carrots for the filling. We're going to chop them up really, really small. And we say, che lobo, che. Now it's time to wrap our dumplings. And then we're going to pinch them on the top so they don't burst open when we cook them. And we'll say, bao jiao si, nye. and that is the Chinese dumpling rhyme. I learned that from Miss Katie Sings. She's online all over the place. Okay, well now we have to cook our dumplings so that we can enjoy them. And I'm going to cook them in my frying pan. It looks like this. We're gonna get it nice and hot so we can get our dumplings crispy on the bottom. Let's put it on the stove. Okay, let's see. How many dumplings can I fit in my pan? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4. Let me find my last one. 5. So that's 5 little dumplings cooking in the pan. Cook them all up until one goes bam. Uh-oh. One dumpling exploded. We can see the insides, but that's okay. It's still delicious. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4 little dumplings cooking in the pan. Cook them all up until one goes bam. I'm going to eat it all up. It's so delicious. Do you think I can eat all 5? We have 1, 2, 3 little dumplings cooking in the pan. Cook them all up until one goes bam. Bye-bye, dumpling. There's just 2 left. 2 little dumplings cooking in a pan. Cook them all up until one goes bam. There's just 1 left. Who's gonna eat it? 1 little dumpling cooking in a pan. Cook it all up until it goes bam. Oh, delicious. And we've eaten up all the dumplings. So, talking about other things that go bam, Shirley, what do you have next for us?
Ooh, Allison, those dumplings look so delicious. I think I'm going to have some after our program today. Well, Allison was talking about things that go bam. We have another activity here with everyone, and we have some firecrackers here. And you'll be hearing a lot of firecrackers during Lunar New Year to scare away evil spirits and bring in some good luck for everyone. So our firecrackers might sound like this. Let's see if you can hear anything. Pretty loud, right? So for our firecracker story, when you hear me say boom, can you clap? Do a big clap. Boom. And that's when our firecrackers will explode. And let's see how many firecrackers we have first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 little firecrackers. And our story goes like this. 5 little firecrackers ready to zoom. Sizzle, 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 and boom. So one exploded. And that one's gone. How many firecrackers are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 left. Ready? 4 little firecrackers ready to zoom. Sizzle, 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 and boom. Here's another one. So how many firecrackers are left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Just 3 left. Ready? 3 little firecrackers ready to zoom. Sizzle, 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 and boom. So one exploded. Here it is. How many firecrackers are left? We have 1, 2. Just 2 left. 2 little firecrackers ready to zoom. Sizzle, 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 and boom. Here's the next one. So now, how many firecrackers do you see left? Just 1. Ready? 1 little firecracker ready to zoom. Sizzle, 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 and boom. So here's our last one. Let's put this one up here. So they are all gone. So we hope you'll be hearing lots of firecrackers popping today and for the next few days to celebrate the Lunar New Year. So Miss Allison and I wanted to end today's program with some book suggestions. There are lots of wonderful books available at the LA Public Library. And two books that we like to recommend. The first one is called 10 Mice for That. And this book is written by Peggy Shea and Cynthia Weil. And this book, I love for you to check it out and take a look at. When you see up close, the pictures are actually embroidered. So it's made out of thread, really, really fine thread, and lots of beautiful colors in this story. And throughout the story, you're going to be seeing and reading about some mice that are getting ready for that. And you get to count the mice too. So it's time for that. You see their lanterns, and here's the symbol or the gong that we saw. And what else? What do they do to get ready for that? They go to the market and buy all those fresh fruits. And they also, of course, have to prepare their food. Their banjeng, right, with the rice and mung beans and banana leaves. And then they get to celebrate with firecrackers popping for the new year for that. Let's see what book Miss Allison has for us to recommend.
Thanks, Shirley. I would like to recommend this book called Bringing in the New Year by Grace Lin. So in this story, you can see all the things that Grace's family does to celebrate the Chinese New Year, like making dumplings like we did today in our story time. And you can see they're wrapping them. They're making so many because they're having a big party. And then later there will be some entertainment in the form of lion dancing, just like Shirley showed you in her puppet. So if you'd like to find out more about how families celebrate Chinese and Lunar New Year, check out Bringing in the New Year by Grace Lin. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us for Storytime today. It was really fun celebrating the new year with you, Shirley, and with all of our friends out there in Storytime land.
I had so much fun celebrating with you today, Allison, and joining everyone for our Storytime. And we wanted to end our program today by wishing everyone Happy New Year. So to say in Vietnamese again is Chúc mừng năm mới.
Gong hei fa choi. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Okay, it's my turn to try it now. Gung hai fat choi?
Yes.
Okay, because that was the second one. Okay, try to get Shirley. How do you say it in Vietnamese?
So we would say Chúc mừng năm mới.
Chúc mừng năm mới.
Yes, very good, Wendy.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. There's a lot of sounds during Lunar New Year, and there's a lot of food. So I am very excited for both of those. So thank you so much for two of you for joining us. Thank you, Shirley, and thank you, Allison, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye, you two.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was a lot of fun, learning all about Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year, and everything that's involved with it. Now, for all things kids related that have to do with the Los Angeles Public Library, please go to our Kids Path at lapl.org/kids. And there you'll find a link to our catalog where you can find, look up 10 Mice for Debt and Bringing in the New Year, the two books that Shirley and Allison talked about. And you can look up other books too to check out. So thank you so much for joining me and Allison and Shirley today. Have a wonderful day. Please be safe, and we will see you soon.